Imagine a world where Genghis Khan, the fearsome Mongol leader, faces off against Napoleon Bonaparte, the tactical genius of France. Who would emerge victorious? In one corner, we have Genghis Khan, a formidable warrior who, with his unparalleled strategic acumen, built the largest contiguous empire in history, the Mongol Empire. He was a master of psychological warfare, using fear as a weapon to paralyze his enemies. In the other corner stands Napoleon Bonaparte, the audacious French general who transformed himself into an emperor. His military tactics are still studied in war colleges around the world. He was a man who believed in speed, surprise, and relentless assault, turning the tide of battle in his favor through sheer force of will and tactical brilliance. Both leaders, despite their different backgrounds, shared a common trait: an insatiable hunger for conquest. They were both architects of empires that changed the face of the world. Now let's envision, what if these two titans of history were to clash on the battlefield? The battlefield is set, the Mongol horde on one side, the Grand Armée on the other. Tension crackles in the air, a tangible force that threatens to ignite at any moment. Imagine, if you will, the Mongol cavalry, a formidable force of warriors on horseback, poised and ready for their signature hit-and-run tactics. Their bows are drawn, arrows nocked, ready to rain down a deadly hailstorm upon their foes. Beside them, infantry armed with sabers and axes, their eyes hardened by countless battles. Across the battlefield, the Grande Armée stands tall. Resplendent in their uniforms, these disciplined soldiers are a testament to Napoleon's military genius. The artillery, their cannons gleaming in the sunlight, ready to unleash a barrage of destruction. The infantry, muskets in hand, ready to hold the line. And the cavalry, their sabers shining, ready to charge at a moment's notice. But war is a game of strategy, not just brute strength. Genghis Khan, a master of psychological warfare, would likely use deceptive tactics, feigning retreats to draw the enemy into ambush. Napoleon, on the other hand, thrived in chaos, turning the tide of battle with his flexible formations and quick decision-making, yet each side has its weaknesses. The Mongols, for all their speed and mobility, lack heavy artillery. The Grande Armée, despite its discipline and firepower, could be outmaneuvered by the agile Mongol cavalry. With the battle raging on, who will seize the first advantage? As the battle intensifies, it's a test of wills, strategy, and raw power. The turning point in this epic showdown is a clash not only of titanic personalities, but of tactical genius. On one side we have Genghis Khan, the master of the horse. His cavalry tactics revolutionized warfare, making his Mongol horde an unstoppable force on the open plains. His warriors, mounted on swift horses, would charge in, arrows flying, only to retreat and draw out the enemy. This feigned retreat was a trap, luring foes into a deadly ambush. On the other side is Napoleon Bonaparte, the artillery savant. His innovative use of cannons and howitzers wasn't merely about firepower. He used artillery as a strategic tool to shape and control the battlefield. His grand battery, a concentrated line of artillery, could decimate an advancing force, sowing fear and chaos in their ranks. Now imagine this collision of tactics: the Mongol horsemen charging into a wall of cannon fire, the French soldiers being lured into the open, only to be cut down by the Mongol archers. It's a dance of death, a whirl of steel and smoke, and above all a test of wills. Who can adapt faster, think smarter, push harder? The tension is palpable, the uncertainty nerve-wracking. This isn't just a battle, it's a chess game played with armies, a high-stakes gamble where the dice are men's lives. With both leaders pushing their armies to the limit, who will break first? The dust settles. One leader stands victorious, the other defeated. But who? As the echoes of battle fade into the annals of history, we're left to ponder the potential outcomes of this epic confrontation. Both Genghis Khan and Napoleon Bonaparte, renowned for their military prowess and strategic acumen, waged a battle for the ages. Imagine the Mongol Empire, vast and unchallenged, stretching even further, its influence permeating every corner of the globe. Now picture the French Empire, its revolutionary ideas spreading like wildfire, redefining the world's political landscape. Each leader in victory could have drastically altered the course of history. Trade routes, cultural exchanges, even the languages we speak today might have been fundamentally different. The ripple effects of their hypothetical clash would have been felt for centuries, shaping the world as we know it. In this ultimate showdown between Genghis Khan and Napoleon Bonaparte, who do you think would have emerged victorious? Share your thoughts in the comments below.